Welcome to FOH
San Juan.
San Juan. Smithy, we're doing the Hoyo de Monterey, Le Hoyo de San Juan.
Firstly, thanks guys for putting in a request to have me back.
We listen here at FOH.
Yeah.
Did we? They put a request in.
That's what the girls downstairs said. They said, Smithy, they've requested you back on a couple of reviews. So.
Oh, that's nice, guys. That's nice. And, seriously, anyone else you want to request in, just let the girls know.
If she's good looking.
I'm thinking Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Hey, that's great. Well, it's a beautiful afternoon here in Brisbane town, and I thought that love your input on the Hoyo de Monterey San Juan. Initial impressions, Smith?
It's a good looking cigar. You know, that wrapper fits in with the HDM style.
It's a nice wrapper, not overly dark. In fact, this is probably I picked the worst cigars for this review.
Yeah, well, no, I got them.
Well, you're just as bad as Guardian.
Look at that thing.
It's got a little nick.
Nick! I'll take a photo of this, people.
Nick!
Put it this way. I smoked the bad one, so you guys don't have to.
You're right. Alright.
It's like a John West ad.
I've had a couple of these now, actually. About half a dozen of these over time, and since they've been released. I'm not going to tell you what I think of them.
A light straw.
Yeah, very much so.
You know, just that light strawy smell there. Yeah. Looking forward to it. I like it. You know, it's a great ring gauge. It looks well constructed.
Ring gauge is a bit too big for me. But
I know you like a smaller cigar because it makes you smarter.
It's thinner cigars.
Thinner cigars.
Make me smart.
Make you think you're smart.
Smaller cigars just make me feel better about myself.
Make me feel big.
Back to you shortly. Smithy, into it. I'm getting close to my first third. You're not quite there.
I've been doing too much talking.
It's mild.
It's a mild cigar. I just said to you there before. It's very much on the mild side. I'm thinking of milkiness. I said it's
creaminess.
Yeah, you were saying creaminess. I thought a touch of Du Gourmet about it, and you said
It's actually. I think you'll find yours will build from that mild perspective. It's got a woodiness.
Mm.
It's got some elements of Du Gourmet. It's got some elements of very young deer. It's nowhere near ready to be smoked. Well, these ones, examples, are nowhere near ready to be smoked.
The flavour characteristics are going to have to develop a bit because it's hard to, well, you know, from my point of view, it's hard to see where it's going at the moment.
Reminds me mostly of Key to Say Superioris.
Yeah, I was going to say, any of that Key to Say range is...
that first Key to Say Superioris we had, that was, you just couldn't get anything out of them. Well, this is getting more out of it than those, but they sort of exploded after a period of time. It's
beautiful draw, well structured, everything's good.
Look at that ash.
Yeah,
superb. Look at the construction of that. Yeah. But it's sleeping.
Yeah, it is. It's a sleeper.
It's sleeping right now, and
it's a Don Juan, is it? It's a San Juan. A San Juan. I'm just trying to work out who it was.
We got you back up for that.
She's a Don Juan. I was just thinking about my dance moves.
There are some Hoyo de Monterey that you really can't smoke young. We don't aren't at their best young. This deer is certainly.
Well, look, any of the La Jolla range, I think, all need time.
I do love young DePrince. I've had some DePrince recently, some young DePrince, and they're stunningly good right now. But they're vibrantly good. They're fruity and punchy.
But they also evolve into. I always sort of.
And of course, the gauge. Look at the gauge.
They evolve into a better cigar as well.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's almost like they've developed it in part of that profile.
Well, you know, I'd put $1,000 on the table right now and say, Smithy, we come back in 5 years' time, and this is just going to be a little creamsicle.
Yeah.
It's going to be a cream stick.
Yeah. No, I don't think they've got it wrong. That's for sure. It's just. It's not going to turn into...
You're going to waste your time smoking this right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the...
It's not going to be a spicy, dried fruit cigar. It's going to be that beautiful,
of course
silky smooth creaminess.
You could actually take a photo of that ash because it's just a gorgeous ash. But we're going on the premise of the first inch and a half. So I would love this to show the next third to build in body. I just want to see a blend change come through. Treat. Make sure that. Second third. Oh, we've just as we go to the second third, the ash drops. Hey? Damn.
Hey, Ella did it off camera just before, so
my timing's always better, I must say.
you made a mess of the place.
The body's picked up.
Body has picked up. You were saying that before, and it has picked up. That's great. There's a lot more. I want to say meatiness, but not meatiness as in flavour-wise. Just great depth to it. And we said off camera there before, I was a bit concerned about where this might be heading, and you had a great point that even light cigars, if they've got that volume and viscosity in the smoke, you know they're going to develop into a great cigar. There's flavour there to be had.
I would say in 20 years, in 20 years, if I look back, I can generally gauge in lighter-bodied cigars, and I think this now in the medium.
Yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah,
but
it's right in the medium.
In lighter-bodied cigars, or cigars which are closed up front, you're not getting. You can sense flavours, but you can't pull them in at that point.
Yeah.
And people always ask, well, how do you think they're going to develop? And looking back on the ones, and we've got plenty of examples over that period of time to look back on. The one giveaway is if you get that beautiful viscosity on the tongue, that depth, not flavour, but weight on the tongue. It can't be wispy. If it's wispy, I really get worried.
Yeah.
But if it starts coating the tongue and it's got just that beautiful volume on it, then it's got, you can just touch elements of flowers and cream and touch elements here. Again, like those Quizos de Superiores, it's exactly the way they were.
Yeah, lots of smoke.
And you just know, or history's proved it, that it just expires. It can take 3 years, it can take 5 years, it can take 7 years.
But it's sort of almost that safety knowing,
and that's why I have no problem. And see, that's the way, and this is the really strange part of it all. That's exactly the way that young Hoy the Monterey double Coronas used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Plenty of smoke and such, but you couldn't get any.
No.
Mate, I can tell you, you try the current batch of 2014 Hoy the Monterey double Coronas, which are gorgeous. I mean, they look gorgeous, they taste gorgeous. There's cream and there's sugar and there's everything in those. And you wonder how good can these be? Or do they have the legs to? You don't need to age them 5 or 7 years, maybe 3 to 5, sure. But they're smoking now like Hoya double Coronas used to smoke after 7 years, and yet this one here is a different animal again. And again, it's the La Jolla range.
Yep. It is. I think they're based on the La Jolla range. I'm getting a touch more timber out of it. It's right in that medium, but it's at the end of the first third, I was a bit worried, but now I'm really excited about the cigar and looking forward to the rest of it.
I'd certainly put it away for. Where are we now? 2015. I'd say 18, 19. That'd be the when I'd
3, 4 years.
I'd look forward to coming back to it.
Yeah.
Because I think you got something special here. I think they're a waste of time smoking right now, though. I don't think you're going to get the value for it. I mean, if you want a cigar this size to smoke now, then there's a ton of options. When a cigar this size, I mean roughly this size, H. Upmann Raw Robustos. I mean, ton of flavour. Up front. The 2014, the best of the Siglo 6s, if you can find one, just been smoking brilliantly. Yeah,
there's a bunch of other smokes that you can grab to smoke now, and you can put these away and be confident that there's a beautiful sweetness that's going to come out of it.
I think they're going to be cream sticks.
Yeah.
I think these remind me I think they're going to be as creamy as aged as dew.
Even Siri La Jolla. Is that, on the wrapper, is it on the bean? So even if we're sitting here saying, I think they'd be crafted around the La Jolla range, does that probably the giveaway?
Well, it has.
We never look at the labels, okay, peoples? We're all about blind tasting.
Look, looking at the La Jolla range, I don't smoke all of them, to be honest. I mean, I do smoke all of them, but I don't smoke all of them on a regular basis.
No, you don't go to them every day.
But, I think of La Jolla, I think of, to me, there's Dew.
Yeah, that's Dew's the champion of all.
I think it's the champion. I mean, the gourmet.
Or you can't get the Dew Dauphin anymore. Dauphin.
You've got so many really good cigars. They're all quite different. They're all quite woody, but I'm not
They're
getting.
all woody.
You just mentioned
I just
timber
got a
there.
touch of timber. Yeah, I got a touch of it. You know that.
It's got that little cedar.
Yeah,
note to
yeah.
it.
It's not earth-shattering timber, but but it's slightly moved away from that
Quite
milkiness.
Yeah. Go back and see how it finishes up. Looking forward to it. Last third, Smithy. Alright, we just talk about a good mate
So
of ours.
oysters. Get into them, people. Oysters. If you're an aging male, oysters. I've been
Let's talk
told.
about a mate of ours.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, crikey. He's caught of the Australian market in oysters.
He's got a young girlfriend. He's got to keep up with her.
Anyway, where were we?
We're on this cigar.
I love cigars.
Yeah.
You know, we've been here for what, an hour and a half, hour and 3/4.
We've changed the world.
We've changed the world. We've come up with a new product on Sureway. We've done this, we've done that. We've had a good laugh.
Had a great laugh. Look, it's maintained that medium balance. For me, mine's exploded. I've taken a photo of it there. I think I referenced it right at the beginning, and Rob referred to me as, what do you like, Kenny?
How is
And look at it.
How is the San Juan without a wrapper?
But yeah, it's still
You don't
draws
need a
fine.
wrapper on a cigar?
Yeah, you don't need a wrapper. When you're into the final half, you don't need a wrapper on a cigar.
Stop the bitching.
Yep. So if there's a little crack on it, it's fine, guys. Keep on going. It's still good.
You know, when
So-
we started the first day, we said we wanted to see an evolution, and really it has evolved. And which to me, that is so important. It has evolved. It's changed every
Yeah.
third.
Yep.
It's intensified every
Yes,
third.
it has. It's richer.
The flavour profiles are richer. I think you got a cracker here, guys, and I'd say 3 to 5. I'd say use the same timelines as the Quito Say Superiores. It's 3 to 5 years, and you're going to be stunned, absolutely stunned. And they're a pricey cigar too, so I wouldn't be going too many boxes. But certainly, if you've got the room, you've got the space, you've got the coin, just pull one away, or get some singles and put them away.
It's worth it just to see the progression of it over the years, and
I'm looking forward to the progression.
yeah, exactly, and that's exactly. Even if it is an expensive cigar, the prospect of having it in your humidor for those, just to see that progression, it is well worth the
Oh,
price.
so the sort of cigar I like, because I like to be able to go back after a year, and then another one after the next year, and then all of a sudden, this is getting really good.
And you do remember them. You do
Then you go
go.
through 'em.
Oh, I remember when I smoked this. It was, that's what I saw and found and all that. And yeah, so you look forward to it next year.
That was enjoyable cigar.
Yeah. I was a bit worried on that first third, but it's come through. Look, I'm giving it a 90.
Yep, exactly right.
It's got room to move. And at the end of the first third, I would have only given it an 85, but it's come along. So
I'll give it a 90, and if it's not a 94, 95 in 2018 to 20, I'll refund your box. Actually, no, I'm lying.
Yeah, the business will be wrapped up by then and gone.
In some island in Dominican.
I'll be living on the beach shooting 20%.
I rate this. I reckon it's pretty much a dead set cert, but you've got to have the patience, and you've got to have the storage facilities, and you've got to put them away in the right conditions, and I think you'll be rewarded out of it. That's good.
Don't approach this for the next.
What
at
a
least
mark away to review
2
later
years.
on.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for the sub.
Enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
We'll do it again.
Yep.
Who was Ken? We went.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
Don't really
Seriously.
care.
Kenny, enjoy doing your tax. That's what
It'll
he's
be
doing
quick.
this afternoon. It's not, because
It's
he's got it
not.
all
He's
in
gonna-
shoe boxes. And
Yeah.
he got the shoebox number 3, and it said it had a little note. Look at shoebox 4.
Yeah,
And you can't
can't
find
find it.
shoebox 4. But that's where all his receipts are. Anyway, hasta luego. Until next week, people. Cheers.